Most aspirants will get this wrong in 2026. They will study Greenium as one topic. They will study quantum as one topic. They will study BioE3 as one topic. And that is exactly why UPSC will trap them. Because UPSC is not asking isolated definitions anymore. It is asking whether you can connect finance, technology, security, manufacturing, and sovereignty inside one system. This is what I call the logic of exactitude. Logic of exactitude. In Prelims 2026, the difference between a serious candidate and an average candidate will not be knowledge, it will be precision. Can you detect the small wrong word? Can you identify the wrong ministry? Can you separate borrowing cost from tax? Can you separate quantum communication from data theft? Today, we are decoding the three pillars of India's 2026 sovereign strategy. What are the three pillars? The pillar number one is Greenium. Pillar number two is quantum sovereignty. And pillar number three is BioE3. Let us begin. We'll be going one by one and stepping one other one and discuss. That is pillar number one, Greenium system. What is Greenium system? First, let us understand Greenium. Do not start with the definition. Start with market logic. The government of India borrows money through dated securities. Imagine a normal 10-year bond gives a yield of 7.2%, but a sovereign green bond gives a yield of 7.1%. That difference may look small, but for a government borrowing thousands of crores, even a few basis points matter. This yield discount is called greenium. This yield discount is called greenium. Then, why will investors accept lower yield? The answer is not charity. It is institutional demand. Large global funds like pension funds, insurance, ESG funds have mandates. What are the mandates? They must invest in green assets. This high demand drives the bond price up. And the remember one golden rule, that is price goes up, yield goes down. So if price goes up, then yield goes down. The inverse relationship between both price and the yield. So greenium is not just an environmental term, it is a physical strategy. It allows the government to raise resources for green projects while slightly reducing the cost of debit. Now the exam trap like this, in the examination UPSC will say like this: Greenium is a tax on carbon. The statement is wrong. They will say like green bonds are part of small savings. This is also wrong answer. They are market borrowings. They are not part of small savings. They are market borrowings. And we have to examine one more level deeper, that is, does greenium automatically reduce the fiscal debit? Does greenium automatically reduce the physical deficit? No, it reduces interest burden, creating physical space, but the deficit depends on total spending. This is the exactitude UPSC wants. This is all about greenium, what is greenium, and UPSC how may trap you in the examination, etc. Then we are moving to pillar number 2, that is quantum sovereignty. Now we move from finance to physics. Now we are moving to physics from finance. So greenium answers is, how does India finance the transition? But quantum answers like this: how does India secure the transition? Everything today, UPI, banking, defense, passwords, depends on encryption, specifically mathematical difficulty. But a powerful quantum computer can solve those mathematical problems in minutes. This is the encryption collapse risk. Now, most students think like this: if quantum computers are not ready today, why worry now? This is where you must understand SNDL. What is SNDL? Store now, decrypt later. Adversaries are already harvesting India's encrypted data today. They cannot read it yet, but they are betting that in a few years, a quantum computer will act as a master key to unlock the stored past. That is the thing here. That is the thing you have to understand as far as UPSC CSE is concerned. So, quantum sovereignty is about preventing a retroactive data breach. Retroactive data breach. This is why India is pivoting to post quantum cryptography. Post quantum cryptography. But quantum also provides a defense, that is certified randomness. What is certified randomness? Unlike classical algorithms, quantum processes are genuinely unpredictable. If you cannot predict the pattern, you cannot break the lock. Then comes to the QKD. What is QKD? Quantum key distribution. In April 2026, India hit major distance milestones here. If an eavesdropper tries to observe the key, the quantum state gets disturbed. Physics itself alerts you to the hack. But remember, the trap here is QKD, that is quantum key distribution, secures the key exchange, not every single layer of the internet. Don't overstate it. QKD secures the key exchange, not every single layer of the internet. Don't overstate it. QKD is not about full internet security. Then we are moving to pillar number 3, that is BioE3 Powerhouse. Finally, the third pillar here is BioE3. What is BioE3? Most aspirants treat this as just a biotech policy. That is too shallow. BioE3 stands for economy, employment, and environment. India has been the pharmacy of the world, making generic medicine. But the next stage is designing biological systems, synthetic biology, biofoundries, precision manufacturing. But you have to understand the institutional trap here. UPSC may say BioE3 is under the Ministry of Health. That is wrong. It is under the Department of Biotechnology. That is comes under Ministry of Science and Technology. The one more trap here is they will say in the examination like it only supports research. It is wrong. Its core focus is scale up. It's about building biofoundries, factories for biological design, not only for research. Its core focus is scale up. It's about building biofoundries, factories for biological design. Biofoundries are. Then why is environment part of it? Think once. Because biomanufacturing replaces fossil based chemicals with biodegradable materials. It is a green industrial strategy. This is all about BioE3 Powerhouse. BioE3 stands for economy, employment, and environment. Please remember this carefully. And now look at the macro picture, that is Greenium, quantum, BioE3. They look like three different subjects, but UPSC connects systems. Greenium provides the finance, quantum provides the security, BioE3 provides the manufacturing. Together, these three form India's 2026 sovereign strategy. This is most an important topic and ultra probable topic for prelims 2026. Stop studying topics in isolation. Why? Because UPSC asked interlinkage of the topics with interdisciplinary topics. So UPSC does not punish lack of information here. It punishes loose thinking. One wrong word, one wrong ministry, one exaggerated claim, and your option is gone. So you have to be very careful in the examination 2026 prelims. At Metis, we do not study topics, we decode systems. Revise this class, make your own trap list, and stay precise. Stay analytical, stay exam ready. I will see you in the next briefing. I am Niranjan Ankilla, founder Metis IAS. Thank you and all the best.